Holy spirits that prevent me from the fall. Most second was call my attention to get a 5-part message for chat today on July 6th. It's me, Trey Reach Terra 2. Hope you're having a great day today. It's 8:28 here in Atlanta, Georgia. Please let me know when and where you're watching this. And if this message resonates with you in the near future or distant future. If it doesn't, that is okay too. There are other readers that could help you. 828 breaks down to 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. You could be seeing 1818, 1818, or 1818, 1818. Right? That breaks down to 9, right? 999, something about accomplishing something. 9 to the third power. I'm going to do 9 to the fourth power. 9, 18, 27. 9 times 4 is, what? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm so slow this morning. 9 times 4 is what? 27 plus 10 is 37. Minus 1, 36. Oh, so 36. All right, so 999, 36 breaks down to, again, 9 again. 999, 999 again. You could be seeing that. That talks about accomplishing. Let's see what you're accomplishing today. Oh, pleasure. And there's a 9 on here. Divine Goddess, you could be trying to put more or bring more pleasure into your life. Put more pleasure. Peak be very prominent. That means maybe adding a little more spice, or not really spice, luxury in your life. Going on a picnic, right? Because I think about this picnic in a basket. Sex in the City could be very prominent, because that's what I was thinking about. Gina Davis could be very prominent, because this person looks like Gina Davis to me. Going outside, right? Sitting in nature could be very significant. Judgment, 46, that breaks down to a 10. Higher self. When I think of this card, as a means to this, I think, again, you're accomplishing, right, pleasure, but I think there's a deeper analytical sense here of what pleasure means to you, right? Not judgment in the sense of, oh, I'm judging you or I'm judging myself, right? I think it's more so bringing more analysis, a stethoscope or a magnifying glass to what brings you pleasure. I think for a long time, you were just settling, right? And believing that based on what society says is pleasurable, like that's what's pleasurable to you, and that's not the case. Life Force, 45, 5 plus 4 is 9. Again, there's a 9 out here, like we were talking about, right? And understanding that what brought you pleasure before is not bringing you pleasure now, right? It could have been stealing your life force. So, for example, you could be working a 9 to 5, and this is also applying to me, right? Coming out of college, I worked a 9 to 5, understanding that based on what society said, that was acceptable, right? That was the end all be all. That could bring me pleasure and everything that I wanted. Understanding when I got in there, no matter where I went to in terms of a 9 to 5 structure, it didn't work because I was faced with belligerence and or some type of tacky, malefic type of spirits, people trying to do X, Y, and Z, right? That's just one example. But understanding based on what society told me, I definitely should have been, enjoying that experience, but I wasn't. That didn't bring me pleasure, right? And this was after immense amounts of introspection, judgment, right? And my life force being drained, right? Being drained in that way, right? You have to, again, find what works for you and what doesn't actively take your life force away, right? While bringing you pleasure. Right, celebration 5 out here. We have 919 is someone's area code. 999 again is very prominent. Right, you're on the road to celebrating yourself for achieving this type of pleasure, right? And this is only coming through time and just trial and error, if you will, right? But understanding that it takes a lot of judgment, or not judgment, analyzation of what is added and or taken from your life force as a means of pleasure, right? And once you understand that, you understand what you can actually continue to move forward with, right? That will bring you the most pleasure and will most celebrate your authentic self, most celebrate how you show up in the world, right? Regardless of who likes it or not, right? Because you're ultimately adding to your pleasure bucket and ultimately building up your life force rather than taking it away as a means of just adhering to what society says or what someone has told you pleasure should be, right? Despair at the bottom of the deck, 11, nature spirits. You need again to go out and nature, right? You could be feeling despair right now, but understanding there's a lot of flowers out here, right? Picking up flowers, picking yourself up flowers, going outside is very prominent, right? That could also be adding to the pleasure that you're trying to seek, right? Being more so outside than inside, right? That's the energy of the day. Know that your energy is your own. My energy is my own. Let no one try to adopt. If you go try, my ancestors will break you like a pop.